All right, so chapter 2 today, we'll start out with Habakkuk seeking an answer from God. I will stand on my guard post and station myself on the rampart, and I will keep watch to see what he will speak to me and how I may reply when I am reproved. Then the Lord answered me and said, record the vision and inscribe it on tablets, that the one who reads it may run. For the vision is yet for the appointed time. It hastens toward the goal, and it will not fail. Though it tarries, wait for it, for it will certainly come. It will not delay. Behold, as for the proud one, his soul is not right within him, but the righteous will live by his faith. Furthermore, wine betrays the haughty man, so that he does not stay at home. He enlarges his appetite like Sheol, and he is like death, never satisfied. He also gathers to himself all nations and collects to himself all peoples. Pause. Here the general depiction of the Babylonians' wickedness is made more specific. As a people, they had an issue with overindulging themselves with wine. In Daniel chapter 5, Babylon was conquered while Belshazzar and his leaders were distracted at a banquet. God opposes the proud, and the Babylonians had a problem with arrogance as well, which would not go unnoticed by the Lord. Verse 6. Will not all of these take up a taunt song against him, even mockery and insinuations against him, and say, woe to him who increases what is not his, for how long, and makes himself rich with loans? Will not your creditors rise up suddenly, and those who collect from you awaken? Indeed, you will become plunder for them. Because you have looted many nations, all the remainder of the peoples will loot you, because of human bloodshed and violence done to the land, to the town and all its inhabitants. Woe to him who gets evil gain for his house to put his nest on high, to be delivered from the hand of calamity. You have devised a shameful thing for your house by cutting off many peoples, so you are sinning against yourself. Surely the stone will cry out from the wall, and the rafter will answer it from the framework. Woe to him who builds a city with bloodshed and founds a town with violence. Is it not indeed from the Lord of hosts that people toil for fire and nations grow weary for nothing? Pause. So here God is declaring that the Chaldeans' work was all done in vain, as the city would burn to the ground. Their treasures, built in bloodshed and crime, would amount to nothing. For the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. Woe to you who make your neighbors drink, who mix in your venom even to make them drunk, so as to look on their nakedness. You will be filled with disgrace rather than honor. Now you yourself drink and expose your own nakedness. The cup in the Lord's right hand will come around to you, and utter disgrace will come upon your glory. For the violence done to Lebanon will overwhelm you, and the devastation of its beasts by which you terrified them, because of human bloodshed and violence done to the land, to the town and all its inhabitants. What profit is the idol when its maker has carved it, or an image, a teacher of falsehood? For its maker trusts in his own handiwork when he fashions speechless idols. Woe to him who says to a piece of wood, awake, to a mute stone, arise. And that is your teacher? Behold, it is overlaid with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all inside it. Pause. Much of what many people idolize today, including demonic ideologies taught in many universities, are just as foolish as giving praise to wood and stone. Verse 20. But the Lord in his holy temple, let all the earth be silent before him. All right, a brief saintly snippet today from Stu Weber's Spirit Warriors. The Spirit Warrior is to live by the book. Unfortunately, many of the so-called spiritual warfare experts wandering about are wandering far outside the scripture and creating entire manuals of their own that bear little or no resemblance to the actual statements of scripture. Spiritual warfare is to be conducted by the book, the one book, the Bible, the whole Bible, and nothing but the Bible, period. All right, for prayer time today, if y'all wouldn't mind, I'm on my way to go pick up my father from surgery. I had told you previously that he was gonna have his prostate removed, and today is the day. So just want to pray that everything went smooth and that he will have a a good recovery and years to come. So if you wouldn't mind lifting up my father, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Take care.